Magic 89.9.
Today's Music Magic 89.9. You're listening to the Home Stretch, your soundtrack to your ride home. All right, we have a special guest for you guys. But before that, want to say hello, Tito Ken, Tita Tina, Jessie, Ate Jessie. Hello. Thank you so much for listening. Sana hanggang mamaya pa kayo because Mom is going to be in just a little bit. But in the meantime, we have a special guest for the second time in the Magic Studio. We have Jenzen Guino. Hello.
Hello po. Magandang gabi.
How have you been?
Okay lang. Busy po. Preparing something.
Ooh, preparing what? What is this something? Any hint that you can give us?
Mga songs and events.
Ooh.
And mapabanggit ko siya. Sana.
Sana. Oh, what if ayoko? But, okay, so let's talk about how, because the last time you were here, you had Sandariana, and
Yes.
now you have Sweetheart. Right? And you have been dubbed as the nation's modern manghaharana.
Ay, grabe naman.
I know. Grabe talaga. I know you have touched so many hearts you do not understand. So how do you feel about having that title given to you, and how do you give your twist into such an old Filipino tradition and putting in your own flavor to it in an indie way?
Yung ano kasi, parang traditional way of, parang akyat ka ng ligaw. Ano siya, parang complement siya sa modern pop song, di ba? Tugtog natin ngayon, and parang nagko-complement siya to each other. So parang ayun, aside kasi sa parang yun din yung sound ko music wise, madali na lang din kasing mag-create ng lyrics or words, di ba? Pag ganun, pag lahat parang ano sa'yo, parang in line sa'yo, parang ganun. Yun.
And you are taking two things and putting them out now as music for this generation. But how would you say that, with your audience being largely Gen Z and young millennials, why do you think our generation, right? I feel like magka-generation naman tayo.
2000.
How do you think our generation, or why do you think our generation rather, is so very much enticed with yung harana, yung ligaw, right? But we are the generation with online dating, with hooking up, with all of those. Why do you think they're still drawn to that kind of music?
So, as part kasi sa Gen Z, di ba? Parang sobrang nakikita ko sa sarili ko rin na sobrang emotional ko pagdating sa paggawa ng music, pag-share ng mga story, ganun. So, ayun, parang tawag dito, wait, nablanko ako bigla. Pero ayun, nakikita ko rin sa kanila na parang sobrang emotional nila sa lahat ng bagay. And ayun, ano ba? Wait.
It's okay. Calm down. You're doing
pressure ako bigla.
You're doing great. Okay ka lang?
Okay lang naman.
How's
okay
your day
naman.
been? Yan. So let's start to getting to know muna tayo. What's your favorite color? Okay ka lang? Okay.
Okay lang, wait.
But, yeah, okay. So you have been making songs that are very lovey-dovey, a very love song sila lahat, right? And with such deeper meanings also, because it is tied into yung paghaharana and all of that. Are you yourself a hopeless romantic, would you say? Or do you just write like a really good one?
I think so. Kasi every time na gumagawa ako ng song or words, na-imagine ko siya eh. So parang pag na-imagine ko yung gantong lyrics or words, parang kausap ko yung taong mahal ko, parang ganun. So, yun. So, ayun, I believe na parang naniniwala rin ako sa parang fairy tale scene, di ba? Parang na-imagine mo yung mga scene, di ba? Kasama yung taong mahal mo, ganun. In a special place, special moment. So, yun.
What special moment in a relationship or romance or falling in love made you write the song Sweetheart?
Special wait, lutang talaga ako. Ulit. Sige, go. Isa ba?
Ate, pinakain niyo ba to? Bago pumunta dito. Okay, alright. Ulit. Take
Okay.
number 2. Okay.
Okay.
Wala yung
Sige.
first part na yun. Nice to meet you. We have Jenzen Guino in the booth. And, okay. So, with your music, right? It's very romantic. It's love songs. Paano mo nasusulat yung bago mong kanta, Sweetheart? Ano yung moment in a love story that inspired you to write this one?
Depende rin talaga sa mood eh. Kasi pag madalas kapag nakikinig ako ng mga stories from my friends, stories from social media, internet, parang nagkakaroon ako ng inspiration. And yung Sweetheart kasi is parang rarely ko lang din siyang marinig sa generation natin ngayon. So yung Sweetheart kasi is term of endearment na ginamit ko. So ayun, madalang ko siyang naririnig. And naririnig ko na lang siya sa mga parents natin, 'di ba? Mga tawagan nila, mga lola't lola natin. Tas ayun, nagkaroon ako ng inspiration doon sa song na 'yon.
Ikaw ba, kung if you were in a relationship, would you say tatawagin mo siyang Sweetheart? What would be your pet name?
Yeah, parang
Would you gravitate towards Sweetheart or yung the very typical baby?
Oo nga.
Di ba napaisip ka din? Parang hindi ako magtatawag ng Sweetheart.
Meron parang
Honey Bunch, Sugar Plum.
nauso na parang call sign na, which is yung mosh, di ba? And
Oh my gosh.
grabe, hindi ko
Nakita ko
alam
rin
na
yun.
hindi ko alam na parang abbreviation pala siya ng My Only Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Diba? So ayun. Yeah,
Nakita ko
ang cute lang.
rin yun. Nakita ko,
diba?
Mosh? Ano yung Mosh? My only sweetheart. Ay, ganon. Nakakaano. So would you say na you'd use or you would be somebody to bring back that kind of call sign in a relationship?
Yes.
Sweetheart.
Some say na parang cringe siya.
Ang cheesy.
Old-fashioned, parang ganun. Pero for me, parang isa siya sa mga sweetest thing or word na masasabi mo sa taong mahal mo, di ba? So,
Oo nga naman. Sweetheart nga naman kasi.
Sweetheart.
Okay. And sobrang sweet na talaga nung nakakahintay. Kailangan natin siyang marinig. Alright, we have Jenzen Guino's newest song. He is going to be performing it for us. Once again, you are listening to The Home Stretch on today's Best Music. We're Magic 89.9.
let's go. May sarap ang nararamdaman, ngayon ko lang nararanasan. Pag-ibig na walang rason, walang dahilan. Bakit ba napagkaswerte ko naman sa'yo, sinta? Wala na nga akong hahanapin pa. Kaya, sweetheart, lagi kang uwian, lagi kang katabihan sa tuwing sasapit ang gabing kailangan. Sweetheart, lagi pagsisilbihan, lagi kang pagbibigyan sa lahat. Ganyan ako kapag nagmamahal, sweetheart. Na 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 na. Bakit ba napakaswerte ko naman sa'yo, sinta? Wala na nga akong hahanapin pa. Kaya, sweetheart, yan, tatabihan gabing kailambing. Sweetheart,
Sa Music Magic Now. Once again, we have Jenzen Guino, Sweetheart, his newest release. All right. Thank you so much. Truly the modern manghaharana. Very sweet nga naman talaga yung song. Lagi kang uuyan, lagi kang tatabihan. Parang talagang, what mood do you want the listeners or your fans to listen to this song in? In what situations are you imagining them listening to the song?
Parang na-imagine ko siya sa iisang bahay kasama yung sweetheart mo. Sabay kayong kakain, sabay kayong matutulog. And even outdoor, parang kasama mo siya sa mga rides, diba? Sa mga journey mo. And yun, lahat ng bagay kasama si sweetheart.
Yeah. Sobrang lalanggamin ka talaga sa kantang to. But thank you so much for singing that and for serenading us here on the show. But before I let you go, congratulations, by the way, because by the end of this year, you are opening for Jack Gray across Australia and New Zealand. So how does it feel? How does that feel? And how does it feel to be able to bring part of our culture into the global stage?
Hindi ko in-expect na parang darating sa point na makakanta ko yung mga songs ko outside of this country, diba? So, super excited and mahabang preparation eh. So, ayun. And sana makarelate yung mga tao dun. And of course, sana magustuhan nila yung music. Yung OPM, of course.
Yeah. Kinakabahan ka ba?
Yung kaba kasi parang sa umpisa lang yan eh. Pero pag nasa stage ka na, parang magagawa mo na rin lahat, diba? So,
I'm sure if it is your element as well, you feel at home on stage. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Invite the listeners where they can listen to you, where they can find you, any gigs coming up as well.
Ayan, magkakaroon tayo ng gig sa 27 sa Takeover Lounge. And update ko na lang kayo sa lahat ng social media ko. Search na lang Jenzen Guino on Facebook page, TikTok, Instagram, X, and of course, may mga madalas din ako nagla-live sa TikTok. So, ayun. Tsaka sa YouTube ko, Jenzen Guino. Official pa rin ba? Hindi ko na alam, pero Jenzen Guino, yan, search lang.
I'm sure siya lang naman yung mahanap niyo pagka sinerch niyo yan, guys. Okay, but thank you so much. Once again, listen to his newest song. And hey, if you can, go and head on over to watch him open for Jack Gray in Australia, New Zealand. And on the 27th as well, Takeover Lounge. Thank you so much once again for coming on to the show. You're still listening to the home stretch. We're going to have Press Play in just a bit, but right now, something from 21 Pilots, Drag Path. Today's best music, we're Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9.